JATV.
Buhari order Igboho and his relative to be shot on sight if they continue to agitate, plus fight banditry insurgency, not IPOB Nnamdi Kanu. Umar tells Buhari. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. In case this is your first time of seeing any of our video, please take a step further, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you could be the first to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. The senior special advisor on media and publicity, Gabriel sh0t, has defended the killing of Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho's relative by the Department of State Service. According to our correspondent, Gabriel sh0t said that Igboho's relatives were killed in line with the order from President Muhammadu Buhari to shoot on sight any of the agitators. It was reportedly said on Thursday that the DSS stormed the home of Mr. Sunday Igboho, an agitator for the realization of a sovereign Yoruba nation, killing two of his relatives. President Muhammadu's media aide Gabriel sh0t in a Tuesday statement said Mr. President's directive to security service regarding anyone seen to be carrying arms, particularly AK-47, are clear and require no further illumination. Assaulted weapons are not tools of peace-loving people, and as such, regardless of who they are and where they come from, the security agency should treat them all the same. President Muhammadu Buhari has in March directed the military to shoot anyone with sophisticated weapons like AK-47, a directive he gave to clamp down on bandits terrorizing various parts of the country. However, activists and lawyers faulted the directive, saying Nigeria is not a jungle justice place where security operatives shoot anyone with arms at sight. During a one-day visit to Lagos in June, President Muhammadu Buhari restated that his shoot-on-sight directive remained in place, warning that his regime will act decisively and firmly against those attacking the country's security facilities. In January, our correspondent reported how President Muhammadu Buhari endorsed lethal force against Mr. Sunday Igboho and his supporters. A police chief told newsmen that President Muhammadu Buhari asked Sunday Igboho and his follower to be shot on sight if they continue to disturb the public peace in Oyo State and attempt to drag Nigeria into a civil war. And the DSS said it attacked the Yoruba separatist leader's Ibadan residence and killed two people because Mr. Sunday Igboho was planning a violent insurrection against Nigeria. In the course of the exchange, two of Sunday's Igboho armed men were gunned down while the rest were subdued and arrested. Only one DSS operative who was shot by the assailants on his right hand sustained injury. He has however received medical attention and is very stable, says the security agencies. Meanwhile, former Kaduna State Military Governor Colonel Abubakar Umar, retired, has berated President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration for giving undue attention to the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), than the sensitive issue of banditry, kidnapping and killing ravaging the country. The former military governor, who knocked the All Progressive Congress APC-led federal government in a statement titled "Nigeria, a Nation Challenged," said Buhari must go beyond the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and pay more attention to more security challenges threatening to cripple the nation. Umar Abubakar argued that it was disturbing that rather than concentrating on insecurity threatening to cripple the economy, the Buhari regime was busy celebrating the arrest of the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Speaking to newsmen, Abubakar Umar stated that for the average northerners living in the northwest and northeast who have been affected by the activities of banditry, kidnapping and insurgency, the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no consequences since it does nothing to stop his harsh and brutal condition. He said the rearrest of the indigenous people of Biafran leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu elicited congratulatory messages to the federal government, which appears overwhelmed by the strong security challenges and in dire need of any redeeming act. This is clearly an exaggeration of the security threat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and indeed IPOB pose to our nation's security and unity. It is quite strange and disturbing that the federal government is paying undue attention to the threats of separatist movements in contrast to the more daunting ones posed by bandits, kidnappers and insurgents in the northwest, some parts of north central and northeast. He lamented that those activities of those criminals have resulted in the evacuation of over 20% the villages in the northwest and northeast. Hundreds are being murdered and maimed every week. Many more are being kidnapped for ransom. Over 1,000 school children were adopted in the past 8 months, with over 300 still in the hands of these bandits and kidnappers who are demanding huge sum of amount as ransom. The rape of women and young girls has become a daily occurrence. Most economic activities, particularly farming, the mainstay of the people in this area, are now all but impossible, he added. Abubakar Umar, however, counselled the Buhari-led administration to deploy non-violent means in addressing the growing restlessness in the southeast of the country. This is where we draw the curtain for this edition of DJ MTV Daily News Update. But just before we go, here are the headlines. Buhari order Igboho and his relatives to be shot on sight if they continue to agitate, plus fight banditry, insurgency, not IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, Umar tells Buhari. So guys, you have seen and heard it. Umar has told Buhari that insurgency and banditry should be given more attention than the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Sunday Igboho. Now, he has also said that the arrest shouldn't be a scene of jubilation, of which we saw that the federal government were so happy in re-arresting Nnamdi Kanu and bringing him back to Nigeria. And some Nigerians have come out to also say that Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Instead, we should focus more on the most disturbing issue, which is banditry, insurgency and kidnapping, because in the last few months, according to the count, over 1,000 students has been kidnapped, with 300 still remaining in the hands of this banditry. Raping has become the order of the day. The people in the northwest and the northeast has been displaced from their home just because of banditry and insurgency, and instead of the federal government to throw more light, use more resources in fighting insurgency, banditry and kidnappers, it is spending more resources on re-arresting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and looking for Sunday Igboho, which is not right. Now, it was also confirmed by the media aide to President Muhammadu Buhari that Muhammadu Buhari has given the go-ahead to shoot on sight rather, Sunday Igboho and his relatives, and anybody who agitates to disrupt the peace of Nigeria should be shot on sight. And that was why the DSS who raided Sunday Igboho's house in Oyo State shot on sight the Sunday Igboho's relatives that they met in the house. Now, Nigeria is turning into a place of dictatorship, where we have to obey everything that we are being asked to do. It is becoming a nation where the citizens don't have right to do anything anymore. There's no right to protest. There's no right for freedom of speech. Some Nigerians has called it, if you say anything, you are arrested. If you do anything, you are arrested. You take the government the way you see the government, which is not supposed to be so. And Nigerians have said that this is not democracy but autocracy. So guys, what are your opinion towards this, that Buhari has given the order to shoot at sight at Sunday Igboho and his relative on anyone who disturbs the peace of Nigeria? So guys, what are your thoughts? Shooting on sight on a citizen who has the civic right to protest, spending more resources and focusing more attention on arresting Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho than fighting insurgency, banditry and kidnapping, which has become the order of the day. Drop your comment in the comment section below. Please do not forget to like and share our videos. Please follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. Also, please check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. I am Victor Obrishe saying, if you see something, say something, stay safe.
Yeah.
DJ ATV.